you are a strong person. So baby, keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle. But put your plenty just stand tall.
Hey, what's going on, Earth Signs? Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVIProgram. We're on this channel. We are manifesting realities one change at a time. It's your girl Lavender, your virtual life coach. To all my new viewers, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. And to all of my returning viewers, you're a real one. I greatly appreciate you. Now, before we get into this Earth sign reading, again, this is for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got to go ahead and do some housekeeping first, okay? So please use your discernment, all right? This is a general read for all earth signs. So roles can be reversed, and not every reading is going to be your reading. Also, come and join the tribe, okay? Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, join my YouTube community as well. And you can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at LAVIProgramLLC. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into your read, earth signs. All right, let's do one more. Okay, here we go, y'all. All right, let's see. What's the message for earth signs? What's the message for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Earth signs, please. All right, first out, earth signs, we have Zen, okay? Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. I feel like some of your confidence and your energy is like, I want to say exploding, but maybe it's not for everybody as far as exploding, but it does feel like there's an increase here. Maybe also some of you are becoming more grounded, maybe trying to stir up your energy in some type of way, like uplift it in some type of way. What else for earth signs? And that makes sense. You guys are grounded. You are earth signs. Okay, we got a fresh start. Okay. Fresh Star says, as long as I am breathing in my eyes, I am just beginning. So maybe for some of you, you are grounding yourself because of some type of fresh start that's happening here. All right. It's like, even though things might have not turned out okay before, I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. I still can open my eyes. That means I have lived another day to do something that I want to do, not squander this next 24 hour of opportunity. All right, yes, and you're going to be victorious in this. We got victory, okay? So it says, I came, I saw, I conquered. Yes. I feel like this also is because of this fresh start is part of what is victorious as well. Okay, what else we got for earth signs? What else we got for earth signs? All right, we have direction here, okay? So direction says if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. So I feel like even though some of you are trying to ground yourself with something and, with some type of fresh start here that's victorious for you, some of you may still be a little confused about which way to go about something. It feels like there's some type of choice here that someone is going to have to make, and someone is unsure about that choice. All right, give me one more for earth signs. One more for earth signs. Okay, we have wisdom. So I feel like some of you are going to gain some type of information or clarity that is needed to help you make a decision with something. It says the fool doth, D-O-T-H, think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. So I feel like with this one, it's like, okay, understanding. I feel like the direction that someone is confused about is like they have enough understanding of something, but not enough to go to another level that they may want to get to. But at the same time, with what you already know, not being arrogant about feeling like someone knows everything. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck, we have harmony. Okay, so there could be someone who feels like they know everything because they know a lot. It's like they know a lot. They do know a lot, but they don't know everything. And this might blow somebody's head up. But I also feel like, someone is going to get the information that they need to be able to get to some type of next level. And this is where the harmony is going to come in at, okay? So this says, out of clutter, find simplicity. Right. I feel like someone's clutter, though, is in here. And they're going to be able to get out of it because of the wisdom that's being gained. But at the same time, because you're grounding yourself, you're not allowing things to just be all over the place. Okay. Yeah. Underneath that, we got justice. Yeah. You're definitely grounding yourself. Okay. So it says, mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Now, I feel like this is you giving yourself mercy, or this could be you giving mercy to someone who is the person to know it all. Or you could be the know it all and somebody trying to give you justice. But it looks like the justice is coming as a result of the harmony. You know, something is coming together as it's supposed to. But let's just make sure we're not being big headed about something, okay? All right. What else do we have for earth signs? Let's see. What else do we have for earth signs here? Okay. What else for earth signs? Clear messages, please. What else for earth signs? Okay. So this could be involving a fire sign for somebody, but we got passion, fire or fire signs, physical touch, ambition, action coming in hot, Phoenix slash rebirth, and ashes, which also we know from the Phoenix, it is reborn out of ashes. But before I dive more into that, let's see what else come out for the cards. You know, maybe some type of passion is coming back around again for somebody, or something is coming in hot for some type of rebirth. We did have fresh start though that was here. All right. All right. Next out we have check yourself so no one else has to check you. All right. Check yourself so no one else has to. All right. Bottom of the deck with this. Okay. So you might be, because this has the covenant underneath: friends, party, community, link up, extended family, and support. So I feel like someone may be coming to you regarding something that could be involving someone coming in hot, or a rebirth or something that you're passionate about, or some type of temptation. Take it as it resonates for you. But I feel like there could be a loved one or someone in your community or social circle, someone within your covenant that, you know, might be trying to come and check you about something involving this. But again, check yourself first. Maybe there's something you need to check about you, or something. Maybe I feel like maybe it's something that you could be deceiving yourself about when it comes to some type of passion or some type of connection with someone, or pursuing something that you may be tempted or desirable about. Let's see what else we got for earth signs here. Okay, yes, it is somebody coming back around. Look at what we got, y'all. We got second chance, reconcile, try again. We got reunion, spin the block, renewal. Listen, somebody want to come back around. I feel like someone in your covenant is trying to check you about it. Or you could be the person that's trying to spin the block again with somebody, and your loved ones, your covenant is trying to like, hey, maybe you need to check yourself before you try to return back to this person. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's a role that you're playing in this somehow. I don't know in what way you're playing this role in this, but it's like, check yourself. All right. But yeah, man, somebody want to come back around again. What else we got? Okay, a lot. It seems like almost every element is getting this card right here. But boss energy, CEO, leadership, authority, entrepreneur, all right, business owner. I feel like, well, maybe someone, you know, could be a boss. Maybe they're in a role of some type of leadership. Maybe someone is in a form of authority. Maybe we're trying to build something or trying to conduct some type of business. But I also feel like I take this card also to mean that someone is being taking more authority in their life. Again, they're checking themselves, so no one else has to. Someone is taking the authority in their life, being a boss in their life, having that boss energy as they are walking into something. Be confident at the same time, you know, but doing so responsibly as they pursue something. Give me one more for earth signs. Let me get one more for earth signs. Okay. We got personal property, we got ownership, we got contract. Okay, we got agreements, new car slash home. So with personal property, I feel like this could not just be you know how some people feel like someone is their property, like that's mine, that's my man, that's my girl, that's my wife, my husband, the love of my life. You know, it's like assigning something is like your personal own thing. But with ownership too, I feel like someone is allowing themselves to step up and really connect with something. Allow themselves to commit to something. That's kind of what I got with this one. Especially with the contracts, the agreement. I feel like someone is allowing themselves to commit to whatever this passion is. They want to go back around and try it again. Okay, even though they did some things they got to check about themselves before they go into this, but they do want to come back around again. They do want to take this leadership approach, this boss energy to build whatever it is that they're trying to build here. And it looks like this is like contract type stuff, like sign, seal, deliver. I'm yours. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck says, stop being afraid of your gifts. You were never meant to fit in. Own your authenticity. So maybe for some of you, this might be something where it kind of could make you feel like, am I doing the right thing? Am I what this really needs? Or am I who this person needs? Again, whatever the situation is for you, I feel like someone is questioning themselves. But it's like, stop being afraid of who you are, even with your awkwardness, even with, your flaws. By acknowledging who I am and owning who I am, not only then can I go and expand my strengths, I can also address the things that might not quite be helping me. Instead, it's hindering me in where I say I'm trying to go and what I say I'm trying to do. So I feel like someone needs to really like tap into who they are and just accept who they are. Flaws and all. Accept. Who you are. All right. Like I said, own your authenticity. It's okay to be a little bit different. Maybe some of you want to go about this in a different way. And I feel like, shoot, if it's something that you're checking yourself about, then maybe it does need to go about it in a different way. Because if we're not changing anything, you know what I'm saying, that we more than likely going to end up with the same resolve we had the first time. All right, we're going to get into this last deck. The cards got a little messed up, y'all. All right, what's the final message here for Earth signs? What's the final message here for Earth signs? All right, we got inspiration in the upright. So it says, you are in a phase of great inspiration. Every aspect of your work feels exciting and creativity flows effortlessly. I feel like, again, this is whatever that passion is. Listen, whatever that passion is, I feel like that's that inspiration that you're pushing towards. You know what I'm saying? This is what's igniting you. And I feel like, again, you could be doing it in a different creative way than maybe like a way in which others may have thought that it should be done. That could be why other people might have been trying to check you with something too. All right, what else we got? Okay, we have separation in the reverse. So it says you may be holding on to a relationship that has already run its course, causing emotional stagnation. So maybe for some of you, the checking yourself could be really trying to sit back and be honest with yourself. Like, is this really, again, I feel like I said that somebody could be asking themselves, like, am I really what this person or this thing really needs? Is this what I really need? I feel like, someone could be holding on to something that might just be, completely done here. And this might be why someone is going into a state of inspiration where now it's like they're trying to figure out new ways in which to pursue something. Because again, we still got that second chance, reconcile, spinning the block. Because we already know somebody about to do something again. But I feel like with inspiration here and separation in reverse, I do feel like, someone is trying to find how to do something in another way when they could be just beating a dead horse here. But let's see what else comes out for you all. Okay, we have adventure in the upright. So it says you are ready to embrace new adventures. Stepping out of your comfort zone to explore the unknown with courage and excitement. So, yes, some of you could be having this inspiration to finally just let go, to just let go of something that just was not working out. Okay, something that, yeah, you was pulled away from and detached from in some way, but still holding on to. But it's like, get out there, see what else is out there. It's not going to come knocking at your front door. Get out there, see what's out there. explore, go on an adventure. You know what I'm saying? Be ready to embrace new adventures because this could be something new coming in for some of you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this is, it don't have to be a new person. It could just be some type of new opportunity that's coming in for you. But be ready to embrace the new that's coming in here. All right, what else for earth signs? What else for earth signs? All right, next we got growth. Exactly. By going out on adventures, you are allowing yourself to grow and expand. It says you are in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become stronger and wiser. So even though you're sitting here holding on to something that might be already over and done with, you are, again, going to be approached with some type of new adventures, but it looks like it's going to help you grow. But you also have to check yourself and allow yourself to go on these different adventures so that you can grow. If we only staying stuck in our comfort zone, we are not going to grow. Things are going to only repeat themselves and continue to stay stuck. We're going to end up with a bunch of delays. Give me one more for earth signs, please. One more for earth signs. All right. We have empathy in reverse. Okay. So it says you may be overlooking others' feelings, leading to emotional distance. Rebuilding emotional connection can help heal the relationship. So, for some of you, again, there is something that can grow here. There is some type of adventure that can be taken here. But at the same time, I feel like there's resentment, which is why empathy is not present here as well. This could, again, if you're overlooking each other's, thoughts or feelings and how someone is dealing with something or how they're not able to cope and deal with something, it just leads to emotional distance. All right. But again, working on rebuilding that emotional connection, healing whatever this relationship is, whatever this connection to this is. Bottom of the deck, dang, this is the same thing that fire signs got as their bottom last card. But financial stability in reverse here. So it says financial challenges may be arising or you are feeling uncertain about your economic stability. Caution in planning is needed. So maybe some of you could be feeling, a lack of empathy maybe towards something because maybe there's some financial instability here, or someone could be afraid that this might be the result of a fact, like of connecting with something again, or of allowing themselves to go back. For instance, one of the scenarios I'm getting in my head is like a guy who might have spent a lot of money on, a woman that they were with, things didn't work out, and now they got resentment because it's like, dang, I really spent a lot of money on this woman or this person that I thought was gonna, be my other half or really be there with me. Then now it's like, all right, they're going on an adventure, they're allowing themselves to embrace new opportunities, to allow themselves to grow. They met somebody, but it's like they lacking empathy now because of that resentment. And it's like someone is afraid that I don't want to go broke. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to go broke at all. But I also feel like everybody not like that though. You know what I'm saying? You could miss out on an opportunity because someone is still holding on to the pain, that resentment that was there of something that didn't work out. So this could definitely be surrounding someone's financial challenges. Maybe it puts someone in a financial bind, or maybe someone has had a come up and they don't want to share that with somebody. And again, it's your assets, it's your resources. You don't have to share it. But I will say, don't make somebody else do time for a crime that they didn't commit, okay? If this is your story. But all right, Earth signs, that's what I got for you. But I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers, my supporters, as well as my clientele. I greatly appreciate you. Please don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel as well as the YouTube community. Okay. For personal readings and life coach sessions, please follow the QR code on your screen. It will take you to everything Lavi program. All right, but let's get to work, y'all. Let's just continue to pour into one another, okay? That's what I got for you. I'll see you on the next video, y'all. Bye.